Hello guys, I'm going to talk about Anaconda and why we should use it and how install it and what are the features or we can say the pre-built pre-install tools we get while we install it. So Anaconda is an open source distribution library or distribution software which you can download by going to this website and just clicking on download. Once you got there, you can choose your operating system and so mine is window. I can click on download and it will start downloading, but which I have already downloaded to save the time. Here it is, and you have to click on next. I just have to just do that. There's no change in setting which I have to do. So I already installed it. So once it installs, so you can see it will create a folder and yeah, and one. So it comes basically with uh, Anaconda Navigator, which is like a start menu for Anaconda. Then Anaconda PowerShell, which is like just a Windows PowerShell. Then Anaconda prompt, just CMD, and Jupyter Notebook and Spyder. So Jupyter Notebook, we are going to talk about Jupyter Notebook as well as about the Spyder in the current video. So one way of launching either of them is if I click here, it will open the startup menu. Yeah, slicing. Yeah, first time it takes some time. Why is it taking so much time? Yeah, it's open. Okay, so as you can see, it have different features or you can software. So CMD prompt, which I have to just click on launch, or Jupyter Lab, Jupyter Notebook, PowerShell, Qt console, Spyder, and few of them which if we need, we can install. So just like RStudio, so if we click on install, so it will start downloading the RStudio and the associated library with it. So why we use Anaconda is because it comes with pre-built or pre-installed packages, all the basic packages required for a data scientist. So for the namesake, I'll say uh, NumPy, Pandas, Scikit-learn, Matplotlib, Seaborn. So all these packages are pre-built and pre-installed when you download it. So if you just download the Python, then what you have to do is you have to install manually all these packages, and sometimes they conflict. So it takes into account which particular package is compatible with the which version of language. So Python 3.8, 3.7, it takes care of all of that. So if you want to log in the Spyder, I can just click launch from here. So it will open the Spyder. Yeah, and it's launching. Right. Okay, so I can clear all this. So this is a blank, entirely blank here. So this is where we can write our script. So we can write anything. We can say print hello world, and if I run it, the output will be shown here. And we can keep on writing. We can say x, we can define any particular variable. We can say x is equal to 4, and we can say a is equal to 5, and probably we can say result is a plus x, and we can just print the results. So result, so you can see it run the code line by line. So it first go and printed this particular statement, then executed, assign the variable value, then created a new variable and printed the results. So here there's one thing happening is, there's a little variable explorer. What we can see is we have defined three particular variable x, a and result, which we can see here, and the type and the exact value of it. So Spyder is just an IDE which we use when we want to write longer scripts and import those in some way or create a package distribution. But if you are using day-to-day work like exploring the data, and you want to provide the results to some customers, so most of the data scientists on day-to-day work use Jupyter Notebook. So we can launch it by either going using to Anaconda Navigator. I just click here, or I can just search for Jupyter Notebook. Yes. So it's it opens, you can just go on and create any particular folder. Uh, so I have created a folder by the name of training. It should be here. Uh, yeah. Okay. So you can create folders, and you can create any particular notebook. So notebook is just another Python file. So here you can see Python 3. So in some companies or any particular organization, what you can see is sometimes there are different versions of Python. So Python 3, Python 2, Python 2.7, Python 2.4, 2.5, or Python Spark, Spark 2.1, 1.2. It doesn't matter. So they can be 10, 20, or 1. So you'll have an option to choose from this particular here. And you can also open the terminal. Just it will be like a CMD. You just or any create folder or any text file. So I have already created one Python basics file. Let me open it. So while we are trying to know the Jupyter, we can do some fun exercise. So if you are familiar with addition and multiplication using the Python, you can definitely skip this part. So as you're aware, we can do addition by using uh, just running the file. So there's a two way of running it. I can just click on run from here, or I can just do shift enter or control enter. So if I do control enter, it will stay on the given cell, but if I click on control enter, shift enter, sorry, it will go on to the next cell. So in terms of division, we have modulus operator, and so what is the difference? So by default it's giving me point value, and if I use double, then it's giving me just the quotient. And we can use the power to finding out. So if we use double star, it's giving me power. So the first one is 3 raised to the power 2, and then we have 2 raised to the power 2, and again raised to the power 2. So we can get the output, and this is just a print statement. So the one important factor is in the Jupyter, what we can do is we can have nice statements. We can write some things. We can add particular new cell, and we can change it to markdown, and we can set the heading, and we can click on writing this is a paragraph. So this is a nice way of presentation. So if you're presenting your results, you can just create the story step by step. You can have your charts embedded, and you can download this as a PDF, which you can share with your client or manager or any person. So what are the shortcuts we have? So there's a, if you want to add any particular cell, you can just click on plus. If you want to cut, you can just cut cell from here, or you can use C or hit C on the keyboard, sorry, X from the keyboard, it will cut it, and if you hit V, it will paste it again. If you want to add cells above any selected cell, you just click on hit on A, and if you want to add below it, you just hit on B. And if you want to change it to any particular line from markdown to code, either you select from here, or you can click on Y. If you select the cell, just hit on Y, it changes to code, and if you hit on M, it will change it to markdown. Yeah. So these are very basic shortcuts. You can go on view and check the shortcuts for help. You can check the keyboard shortcuts. There are whole bunch of shortcuts which you can use in your day-to-day life. So this is about it. In the next, I will be talking about NumPy, which is a great way to start into data science.